introduce to you, it's our first Heritage students to get this right, the 56th Mayor of the City of Cleveland, ladies and gentlemen, Mayor Frank Chief.
I also want to thank the Center, as well as our Community Relations Board and the City Council for helping to put this event on. You know, Cleveland, as was mentioned, is a great city with a very diverse population. We have great heritage here. And this is part of what we want to do in order for everyone to recognize Cleveland's greatness, its diversity, and its welcoming nature. And it's what we want to welcome everyone to the city of Cleveland to do whatever it is that makes it happen. So again, I want to welcome everyone here today and really tell you how much we appreciate your community in Cleveland and what you've done for Cleveland and what you continue to do for Cleveland. But I also have the opportunity to present a proclamation. It is in recognition of the first panel, the LGBT Heritage Day. I want to present this to you and also recognize the work that you've done, recognized by many, recognized by some of you.
This day, which will be celebrated every year from now on, right, Councilman? This is the moment that we recognize all of those who contributed to Cleveland for hundreds of years. This is the day that we all, lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, questioning, and straight, stand together and say LGBT people make Cleveland better. LGBT people make Cleveland more fun. LGBT people make Cleveland a better place to live.
It's a pretty exciting opportunity for all of us. I am thoroughly pleased at the opportunity I've been given tonight to honor someone who's so utterly special to me. I think that one of the privileges that we're given in life over time is the ability to say to those that we love, you are so special, you are so important, you need to be recognized. My name is Tracy Jones, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer for the AIDS Task Force of Greater Cleveland, which means that this young woman is firmly in my corner in all and every opportunity she's been given. This award honors an individual for her outstanding community advocacy, a heroine who is an unsung hero, whose selfless acts have made Cleveland a better place to live for members of the LGBT community. Acts as a role model for others to follow and an advocate for positive change for the LGBT community. Isis Tiffany Soul is an inspiration and has fought for gay rights. She was a huge asset in the founding of the Cleveland Black Pride organization. She has given her time, her energy to the AIDS Task Force of Greater Cleveland, and many more organizations that are dedicated to the service of LGBT people. She has educated many on transgender and bisexual issues and has been involved with HIV/AIDS outreach in the community. Isis went to school to become a medical assistant and took the position as a medical assistant in the office manager with great pride to help others. She is now employed by the mental health as a financial counselor and helps the LGBT community with mental health discount program. Along with helping them with information concerning health issues, she's an icon in the greater Cleveland community. If not for her, the AIDS Task Force would not acknowledge the transgender issues as they do. She fought for the recognition of transgender individuals and their specific needs. She has been very active in the LGBT community for whatever was needed, and anytime you need her, you can call on her. And she was the first Miss Black Gay Ohio. Now that's something to speak about, right? congratulations.
This is an honor and a privilege. Mostly, it's an honor that we have a Heritage Day. And I want to thank the City of Cleveland and the Center for this. I do the work I do because it's necessary. And without you letting me know there is a need, I wouldn't be doing it. I thank each one of you. And this is for you also. I love you.
Having been a student for about 400 years, I wanted to tell you that it's not often that you're able to walk into a school and find someone who so perfectly represents what you want to emulate in life. And for the past 20 years, Cleveland Marshall School of Law is able to see that we have that in Professor Susan Becker. Professor Becker is not only a mentor and a teacher, but she's also a friend. Her doors are constantly open, and for over 20 years, she's been working tirelessly as an advocate for the LGBT community. She is the faculty advisor for our Allies program. She is a safe space representative, which means that she works very hard to make sure that all teachers and staff are fully aware of the resources, the challenges, everything that the LGBT students need on campus. She makes sure that we have culturally appropriate classes. She makes sure that she's up at 8:30 in the morning when we call meetings to do more. Susan Becker never stops, no matter what. I'm honored to have had her in my life and to know her as a person. And everyone at Cleveland Marshall and Cleveland State can say the same thing. Not only does she carry her dedication to the university and the academic profession, she also works for the rights of all disenfranchised communities by bringing it into Cleveland as a whole, working as the ACLU board member, working on pro bono cases for members of the LGBT community for representation, publishing academic journals, and just being herself. So today, on a day when we're welcoming the shining stars of Cleveland, I am more than humbled and proud to present to you Professor Susan Becker.
Thank you so much, and thanks to the Senate and the City of Cleveland for all the amazing opportunities you've provided to me over the years. I've been in Cleveland. I moved here over 30 years ago, thinking I'd be here for a year or two. I have had opportunities to leave, and I always said, why? Why would you leave this? But one thing I want to say about this honor, which I do not feel I at all deserve, but I am so honored and humbled by it, is that those of us who are educators know that the greatest gift an educator gets is learning from their students. Teaching them, that's wonderful when you see a light bulb go on, but learning from your students is the amazing gift that you get back. And I see in the audience there Leslie Huff. Leslie was one of my first students, and I'm not going to say how long ago it was, but it was a couple years. And I remember so clearly Leslie coming to my office, and I remember a conversation many years ago. At Cleveland Marshall, we've always really prided ourselves on being a law school that provides opportunities for non-traditional students. But one of many lessons I learned from Leslie that there's a difference between opening your door, which we always did, and actually welcoming someone into the institution. And there's a huge difference. And then working with students like Maya, it's a constant inspiration. I'll just tell you one short story. The LGBT group had been defunct for a few years, sort of waxes and wanes of the law school for a variety of reasons. And about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, this force of nature tried to send her into my office. And she said, we're going to start a new group, and here's how we're going to do it. And I said, that's great. And she has almost single-handedly not just resurrected the group, but made it a real force in the law school. And for Exhibit A, I'm a lawyer, I have Exhibit A for this. Last spring we started planning some activities for this year on behalf of the CMLIs, which is our LGBT group at the law school. And I thought it'd be great to bring in a speaker, one speaker. That wasn't good enough for Maya. She said, no, we need to do a symposium. And I said, no, let's do a speaker. She said symposium. As a result of her persistence, we're now having a symposium on October 30th. You're all invited. We'll be putting out publicity soon. Where we're doing not just a local or regional program, but we're looking at the state of LGBT rights nationally and internationally. And none of that would have happened if I was left to my own uninspired idea of bringing in a speakers. So what I wanted to say is for everything that I have taught students, for every bit of energy I put into students, I get so much more back and I'm inspired by them every day. Thank you.
You know, this is really an honor to present the award to Dr. Amin because the LGBT Center, I'm fortunate to represent, it's an award that I represent, and also the Vietnamese Community Social Service Center is an award as well. And he is just such a shining star in not only the LGBT community, but the Vietnamese community and the Cleveland community in general. So, this award tonight is for an individual with exceptional accomplishments in the field of healthcare. Our honoree has worked to improve access or to provide culturally effective healthcare to the LGBT community. He's worked to tackle disparity in healthcare and the delivery of LGBT patients. Dr. Ng is an internist pediatrician at Metro Health Medical Center, if we all didn't know that. He's completed both his BS in biochemistry and his MD at Michigan State University. Henry completed his residency and his chief residency in internal medicine and pediatrics at Metro Health Medical Center, and subsequently joined the faculty in 2006. Henry is an assistant professor at Case Western Reserve School of Medicine. Henry is also known to the LGBT community through his work with the Youth Outreach Program and has been instrumental in providing health care to the LGBT community. Henry's just an awesome guy, right? He's established an environment of sensitivity and caring towards LGBT issues and is dedicated to promoting and improving health in the LGBT community. He has lectured on LGBT health and health disparities to students, healthcare providers, agencies, and organizations in the Midwest and nationwide. He is a board member of the National Gay Lesbian Medical Association and is involved in the medical student and resident education and mentorship. Dr. Ng is a caring physician and a genuine person who is truly committed to promoting health and wellness of the LGBT community. He is an active member at the Metro Health Medical Center in the Gay Straight Alliance, which hosts international sessions and activities for all employees. And in his role as an educator to the interns and residents at Metro Health, he has fostered cultural sensitivity and diversity. He is energetic, creative, and personal. Dr. Ng speaks 3 languages, English, Cantonese, and Spanish. And he is also fluent in the American Sign Language. That is awesome. The city of Cleveland is fortunate to have such a dedicated and caring physician. Will all of you please join me in welcoming Dr. Ng.
Everybody else, I'm deeply honored to be here tonight, and just think that 3 years ago, we didn't have a primary care clinic or medical home for LGBT people, but we made that happen because we believed.
Yes.
I was just in DC last week at a board meeting for the National Gay Lesbian Medical Association, and we got the news that the gays were coming here. I had to remain present for the rest of the meeting since I'm the secretary. I talked a lot now, but I was very happy, very proud that my hometown, Cleveland is now my home, as is yours, is the host to the gay games, and also that, in my mind, this is the end of the beginning. The time has come for many changes to come through the Midwest. We saw this with our elections this last year, and we will see this continue. And I hope that together we can continue to walk to ride this wave of energy, purpose, faith, and belief. Because each one of you has made a difference. I couldn't make this clinic happen, not by myself. I was supported by an institution, I was supported by many individuals in the community. And it reminds I think all of us to take pause and realize that each one of you have that potential, that legacy to make change happen. So this is really for all of you, because change does happen.